But the reality is that headache remains a problem after stenting for many patients. This is an excellent paper from a group in England that I collaborate. They looked at the possible trigger factors for persistent headache after normalizing intracranial pressure in patients with IIH. And these are all patients that they looked at, patients who had papilledema before treatment. And after treatment, this was medical treatment or surgical treatment, the papilledema had resolved. So there was good indication that there was significant improvement of intracranial pressure. But at the same time, in many of these patients, the headache persisted. And what's interesting is that before normalizing the intracranial pressure, the headaches were often what we call typical of high pressure, like episodic headaches related to body positions, related to the timing of day, but certainly more episodic. And after treatment, there was a change in the characteristic of headache, which was more like a constant headache with spikes, more like a migraine with exacerbations rather than the typical high intracranial pressure headache. And they identified several risk factors for why headache persists after intracranial pressure normalizes. And these are the factors in the, I don't actually, can you see my, sorry. So they saw the history of previous migraine or family history of migraine, medication overuse. I think this is a big one in patients with chronic patients with IIH. Depression and anxiety is also a big factor in chronic patients with IIH. Obesity and obstructive sleep apnea, all these factors predispose patients to have chronic headache even after what they would call successful treatment in terms of high intracranial pressure. And there is more work that is being done on this, and certain medications, a lot of migraine, the new generation of migraine medications are being used for these patients successfully. And Botox is like another treatment that seems to be working well. And I'm hoping that there's more to come, because I think this is a problem that we see more and more.